What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Neptune Lagoon, and I'm back at y'all with another Say Less Moments reaction. Thank you for all my supporters, subscribers. I'm almost to my thou wow. Probably got like 40-something more. But anyways, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you ain't subscribed. We're gonna get straight to it. So I know all the vloggers and got on that situation with old boy and his girl, talking about she got the herpes and she burning people. Then you got other he putting out the business, how he been in the pen. You know, that little whole country couple that everybody that's going viral right now. And as I'm listening to it, I can hear the buildup. Oh boy, he was getting madder and madder. When he got quiet and started leaving the scene more and more, I knew something was up. I knew he was gonna have some tricky dance moves based on this. She even said with her own mouth that that old boy was trying to get people set up and this and that, go to jail, and you know, set his boy up like somebody in the neighborhood. So with that being said, I knew with her saying the play that if even if it was partly true or halfway true, with her putting that business out there, it for sure to get killed. That's a fact, for sure to get killed. Because she put names and faces and times. And that's what make it a rap. You feel me? So once you put faces and time with the whole neighborhood that know, come on, man. And then how you know, it was a build up. And her homegirl in the background, like I always say, they always have a little chihuahua be helping them and shit, barking and shit, helping them, you know, argue with somebody. That's gonna amp it up. You know what I mean? First off, you already arguing with a female. Then second, then her friend jump in. It ain't, come on, man, it's just gonna get worse and worse. And now she wanna tell her little things. Let me put my shooter on, and he be beating me. I was like, whoa, like y'all going definitely too far. Like, you know what I mean? And then the way she was acting, she was happy to see all them people in the motherfucking chat. She was happy to see them people in the chat. So she was like, oh, there's some people. Oh yeah, she was happy to put her business out there. Like, it was really funny to her. Like, it was not a game. It was real life. So, you know, I say, you know, rest in peace to both those individuals. That was some real toxic stuff that they was going through. You know what I mean? That was toxic. Then you had the brother come on crying, which, you know, everybody gonna cry when they lose a loved one. But at the same time, you know, he was fucked up off the situation. But that situation, boy, as I was listening more and more, my face was doing like this. God damn. Then you gonna say you had the herpes and then it was on your booty, you know what I mean? And then he licked it. I was like, whoa. That's what I knew. I said, oh yeah. And then she was like, she even said, yeah, when he did it, she was like, well, if I got this and this and that, why you lick it? He said, I was like, oh yeah. I could tell he said that was true. She wasn't lying. But because she said that, I knew it's down, baby. Secondly, you keep flexing on an ex-con. Mind you, niggas ain't wrapped all the way tight. Nigga, I ain't even wrapped all the way tight. That's why I know. You know what I mean? If I know I ain't wrapped tight, and I've been damaged in all type of ways of jail, like, nigga, come on, man. I know. Anybody can say, oh yeah, I'm regular. No, it takes, let me see, by the time I say I feel like I'm back in the order of things, I say it gotta be at least like 6 months. And officially, maybe a year, where you like getting back in the groove of things to where, you know, I'll put it like this. It take you about that much time to catch up with technology, to know where things is at, to get on your feet, get established, you know, be able to move around on your own, because everybody want to move around on their own. Don't nobody want to be stuck nowhere. That's why they invented cars. So, with that being said, you definitely gotta move different. And all that to say this, man, she was pulling at him. Not to blame her, but She was pulling at him a couple times. He had to tell her back up. And I could relate because I didn't have to say that several times. Back up. Stop following me. Why did you hit me? Stuff like that. To where if you was to do it, oh yeah, he beating the girl and this and that. It just get wild for a man. That's why you just don't do it. You just leave it alone and keep it pushing. Because some wars is not going to be won. No matter how much back and forth y'all got for each other. Some wars is just not going to be won. And there's no winning with arguing with a female. You're going to lose. You might win the war. You might win the battle, but you won't win the war. And so, as I was watching it the whole time, she was saying some stuff and he was saying some stuff and they cheating on each other back and forth and cheating while she pregnant. I was like, whoa, that's when I know you ratchet. You hella ratchet. You doing stuff while you pregnant? For sure. All right. Once I heard that, and then she was like, yep. I was like, ooh, okay. Now I know exactly who and what I'm dealing with. No cap. I knew exactly who and what I was dealing with right when that was said. So, like I said, everybody want to put all their stuff on the internet. Everybody want the clicks, the views, the likes. Like I said, during the live, she was happy about people being in the live. We got 160, we got 190. I was like, whoa. So you getting juiced up to tell more of the business. And you're putting your full-fledged business out there for the world to hear. And you mean to tell me you are going to turn up for views and start getting, I'm going to say some real stuff. He gonna probably try to kill me for this. I was like, whoa, you already knew it was coming. And you still played with the waters. And I know a couple of times in seeing that video, he wanted to shut the live off. He kept telling her, like, say something else and I'm going to do you in. I don't know why she thought he was playing. I knew when he said that he wasn't playing. Just like I could tell exactly where it was headed. And I can't even say YNs this time because it had nothing to do with a YN. It had nothing to do with a YN. So, after that, you know, it's enough to be said. Tricky dance moves type stuff, that's my number one word, you know. That was tricky dance moves right there. And she knew what she was getting into. That's why she kept saying, he gonna try to RIP me for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Let me put my shoes on. You thought it was a game. But then y'all birded people. And then y'all shared it. Then on top of that, what make it even more, you saying all this, you happy about all the viewers, but y'all passing around STDs and y'all bringing people names up. I can't even say I don't see the logic in that because I don't see nothing but tomfoolery. So, you know, that's just, social media is just, it's on a whole nother level now. Clout is to die for. That's what everybody doing it for. And they going outside. They going out bad. For views, likes. And I don't see what's maybe I'm getting older or maybe it just ain't me, but I don't know, man. I'd rather, you know what I mean, stay solid. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all got too much going on. And then the way she was just like, yeah, I was like, oh man, like shit. If we think this is something now, just wait till the kids get older and what's gonna be happening. You know what I mean? It's like life shows us that it ain't getting better. Each generation is losing consciousness of their self, their identity. Their identity is the internet. They won't be nothing without the internet. They don't feel like they're somebody unless they're dull or the internet. So, if that's what it is, and then you just gotta move around it, you know? Just gotta move around it, because it's just like driving. You gotta move around it. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Neptune the Goon, man. Rest in peace to both parties. Rest in peace to that situation. Rest in peace that mentality of thinking. You gotta do better, y'all. It's your boy Neptune the Goon. Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'm out.